see me, if you can hear me, and this nice little fellow next to me who's not really that little anymore. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. How are you feeling today? I hope you really slept it off after this drive, from Disneyland. Grisha, you can say hi.
Hi.
Grisha is super excited. Yeah, he's excited. His grandma is here. I'm excited. My mom-in-law is here. This is fantastic. And this is the tour I've been dreaming to do. And we talked so much about our grandma. You probably remember the tour we did about outstanding Jewish women. And Grisha, it was Grisha's idea to actually talk about the grandma. Do you remember? Помнишь, да, мы делали тур про outstanding Jewish women?
Yes.
So now this outstanding Jewish woman is just right in front of me, being incredibly modest. And I would like to switch the camera and introduce Emma to everyone. Thank you, Grisha. And I totally forgot about Misha as well. Sorry, Misha, I forgot about you. That's okay. So please meet Emma and Misha. Say hi.
Hi.
Please let us know if you can hear Emma well. Emma, could you please tell a couple of words just for a sound check?
Hello.
So please.
Greetings from St. Petersburg.
Yes. Misha, you? That's a nice intro. So how is the sound? How is everything? Please let us know. Hi. Everyone is greeting you, Emma. I call Emma Moiseyevna. It's just the way it goes in Russia. We use the name and the patronymic name. It's just how it goes, and I'm used to it. Also, I would just say Babu. Babu is the shorter version of babushka, which you may know. So I just say Babu.
No, babushka, babushka.
Yeah, but in English they say babushka, Yeah, which is a really funny thing, absolutely. So хорошо, that's okay. And so tonight we are planning to do the following. So we're going to be singing some songs. And first we'll do also a sound check of the singing, just to make sure you can hear the words and you can hear the music well. Normally the tours on YouTube, if we are indoors, we do it without any microphones, but I have a microphone with me just in case. We'll see. So we're going to be singing songs, and we're going to be talking about the songs and about the history around the songs. So Emma, what are the songs that you've chosen for tonight?
The first song is called The Musician. It's written and performed by Vlad Akudjava.
Okay.
He's number one in Russian wave of songwriters, non-professional, but very famous, we say bards. Mm-hmm. And this song is dedicated to the famous Russian composer Isaac Schwartz,
Okay.
who wrote a lot of songs for Russian movies. This song is dedicated to all the musicians in the world, because it's about the tune that everybody has in his heart.
Okay, so how is the sound? I just readjusted a couple of settings. Is it better now? Misha, could you say something?
I say something, but I will...
Can you sing along something as well? Just and yeah, and play along.
Along?
Yeah.
Очи черные, очи жгучие, очи страстные и прекрасные. Как люблю я вас, как боюсь я вас, знать увидел я вас не в добрый час.
Okay, so Shoshana's just said that it's a little bit quiet for her. How about everyone else? And Shoshana, I've just readjusted the sound. So if you could speak a little bit,
Yes.
a little bit louder.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm just waiting for. Okay, so the sound is okay. Sharon, seems like if you could readjust the sound a little bit at your end, because it looks like for everyone else the sound is actually, it's just we haven't really done anything. I would say to the settings. Okay, so no, it's still Emma low. Okay, so we may have to do it the other way then. Let's give it a try. Everyone else is very loud, but Emma is quieter. Okay, let's try like this. We'll see. Okay, we're experimenting. Give me a second. Okay, Emma, could you please hold it here? Бабу? Вот нет, вот с этого конца. Нет, вот с этого, да. Микрофон там. Could you please say something? Вот здесь микрофон. Yeah, the mic is here.
Hello?
Is it better? Just let us know.
Hello, is it better?
Misha, could you please play the tune to find out if anyone can hear us?
Shall I sing here?
Yeah.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
Музыкант играл на скрипке, и я в глаза его глядел. И не то, чтобы любопытствовал, я по небу летел. И не то, чтобы от скуки я надеялся понять, как умеют эти руки эти звуки извлекать из какой-то деревяшки, из каких-то грубых жил, из какой-то там фантазии, которой он служил. Да еще ведь надо в душу к нам проникнуть и поджечь, а чего с ней церемониться, чего ее беречь. Счастлив тот, чей пение скрипки наставляет нас на путь и вселяет в нас надежду, остальное как-нибудь. Счастлив инструмент, прижатый к угловатому плечу, по чьему благословению я по небу лечу. Счастлив тот, чей путь недолг, пальцы злы смычок остер, музыкант, соорудивший из души моей костер. А душа уж это точно, ежели обожжена, справедливей, милосердней и праведней она. Справедливей, милосердней и праведней она.
Wow, everybody's saying you have such a beautiful voice. This is such a pleasure to listen to you, Emma.
Thank you.
Wow, especially just standing next to you and seeing you sing, because seeing you in the video is just one thing, but this is much, much better. Could you give me the mic for a moment? So it looks like we're going to be tossing the mic back and forth with Emma and also Misha. Thank you so much, everyone, for the kind words and hearts. Since we didn't have the mic at the very beginning, so I'll just repeat what this song is. This is the song from which year?
Oh, from which year I don't know, but it's from 60s.
Oh, from 1960s. Yeah, so everybody's saying bravo, the hearts, applauses, all these emojis. This is just really a flow of nice comments here. So this is the song from the 1960s and the song by Bulat Okujava, who was a famous amateur musician. We call them bards. And for those of you who watched our tours of... Гришенька, что ты делаешь? Все нормально? Okay, just needed to check on Misha, because Grisha, not Misha. Misha is here. So this is the bards are the amateur musicians that basically just had guitars with them, and this was the way of escapism in a way, also, you know, from the Soviet censorship, and it was a very popular movement. And this Bulat Okujava, I know, is one of your favorite bards as well. Okay, you can just say something else to comment.
Yes, I say something very, I don't know, just important for me. Mm-hmm. In 1961, the film Hamlet was shot by a very famous Russian cinema director, Kozintsev. It was very, very famous in England. It occupied the first place in England, like a film in foreign language, in Russian. My father rented a house for me and two friends of mine, Bella and Natasha. And we could see the shooting of this film. The castle Elsinore was just 2 meters not far from our house. Natasha she fell in love with Innocentis Moktonovsky, the actor who played the part of Hamlet.
Wasn't he like the sex symbol of the 60s?
Oh, I don't know, but she fell in love immensely. Bella fell in love with the phantom of Hamlet's father because he was a very handsome young man. And I was the youngest in this company of girls. I fell in love with a Russian actor, Yuri Birkun, who played the guitar and he was singing songs of Bulat Akudjava. Just from that moment, I fell in love with Akudjava's songs. I asked my father to buy the guitar, which was very expensive, 10 rubles, because the salary was some kind of 120 rubles maybe. And I began playing the 7-string Russian guitar. And I am playing just at the moment, and I am playing now 7-string guitar and sing Akudjava songs.
Wow. So, toss in the mic again. So this is like from everything started, basically, your music career. And I'll just tell a few words about you. So Emma is a great musician, is also a teacher, and she runs the school theater. And every year they produce one big concert, like performance, like theater performance. The students of high school, they sing songs in multiple languages. They play, and it's fantastic. Definitely, Misha, we're gonna have to select some of the videos, from some of the concerts or performance, better say, and we're gonna share them with everyone. Do it. Okay. So time for the next song. Yeah, please.
First, some story about that song.
Oh, it was a very famous Russian film. It was not formal, it was a little bit non-formal movie called Almost Funny Story. A romantic story, love story about 2 not very young man and woman who fell in love in the end of this movie. And there was a song. I used to sing it to my son Misha when he was a little kid. And he liked it very much. It's like, a children's song, but all the Soviet Union knew it and liked it, and well, I sing it to my students. They like it too.
What's it about?
It's about a girl who is making some toys. And she, when she does it badly, she calls them, "Oh, you are a bad girl or bad boy." And her brother says, "No, you are wrong. It's impossible. They are not bad because you do it badly. You should love them and do it properly, do it well. With love. And now I am doing it with love, and I don't call them anymore bad girl or bad boy. I say poor girl and poor boy."
Oh, okay.
Я леплю из пластилина, пластилин нежнее, чем глина. Я леплю из пластилина кукол, клоунов, собак. Если кукла выйдет плохо, назову ее дуреха. Если клоун выйдет плохо, назову его дурак. Подошли ко мне 2 брата, подошли и говорят: «Разве кукла виновата? маловато, разве клоун виноват? Ты их лепишь грубовато, ты их любишь маловато, ты сама и виновата, а никто не виноват. Я леплю из пластилина, а сама вздыхаю тяжко. Я леплю из пластилина, приговаривая так: если кукла выйдет плохо, назову ее бедняжка. Если клоун выйдет плохо, назову его бедняк.
Wow. Yay. Applause. I wish I could really applause, but I don't want to cause any dizziness. Oh, goodness. So why have you chosen this song?
Oh, you know, all the young girls and boys of the 60s were fond of a lady called Novella Matveyeva. She was absolutely informal lady. She lived in her close inner world and like in a fairy tale. And her poems were about some unknown countries and cities like Dolphin Land and Kangaroo City. And everybody used to sing her songs. And she composed this song for the movie, and she wrote the lyrics. And some famous couple, Sergei and Tatiana Nikitины, they were also non-professional songwriters, the bards. They wrote the tune. And this song was very popular among young people because it was very romantic and very nice, a little bit naive, but the movie was very popular and we love it even today.
Okay, let me take over the mic. Thank you so much, everyone. I assume you cannot hear me while I speak and Emma's holding the mic. Emma, you have a very sweet voice and great English, lovely accent. And the question is, how many languages do you speak?
Oh, it's a very difficult question for because I'm linguist. I don't know. I was bilingual because I was born in Leningrad, but I have lived for 20 years in Tallinn, so I speak both languages from the childhood. I speak Estonian, English, Spanish, Italian. But I know a lot of songs in Hebrew, in Portuguese, in Yiddish, all the languages, you know, because all my students sing in my theater. They sing more than 25 languages.
Altogether.
We don't have borders between countries and languages. The culture is unique for everybody, all over the world.
So you basically praise and celebrate diversity.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. So I love it that the Emma's Theatre and I've been privileged a couple of times to watch the performances in the theater at school, it's just fantastic that Emma's performances, as a performance, they celebrate the diversity of the world, and they have sung in so many rare languages, and I just love it how in a 2-hour or sometimes 3-hour performance, there can be songs of, let's say, sang in 20 different languages. Hi everyone, I'm here. So that's me as well, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And so someone asked whether it was difficult to travel from Russia to Georgia. No, I just took direct flight. It was just delayed a couple of hours, but that because of the weather conditions, I'm pretty sure. So it wasn't very difficult. Do you know Fado from Portugal, Emma? Wait.
Sure I do, Fado. I don't sing because I don't have such kind of voice, but my students, some girls, sing Fado perfectly, absolutely perfectly. I'm not so brave to sing fado. I used to visit Fado Museum in Lisboa, and I have a lot of records, and I love fado very much.
Wow. Okay. What's the next song?
Maybe it will be in Yiddish.
Of course. Why not?
It's a very famous song all over the world because we had duet with my friend Anna in the 60s, and we used to sing a lot of songs in Yiddish, maybe 10 or more. Uh, Unfortunately, I can't perform it with two voices because I am alone here. She lives in Sweden at the moment, but I can sing a very simple song called Balalaika.
Okay.
Steht der Bocher, steht und tracht, tracht und tracht a ganze Nacht. Wemen zu nehmen, ihn nicht verschämen, wemen zu nehmen, ihn nicht verschämen. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 la. Tumbalalaika, spiel balalaika, tumbalalaika, spiel balala. Mädel, Mädel, ich will bei dir fragen, was kann wachsen, wachsen und regen, was kann brennen, in nicht auf Herren, was kann beinken, weinen und tränen. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 la. Tumbalalaika, spiele balalaika, tumbalalaika, spiel balala. Tumbalalaika, 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 tumbalala. Narischer Bocher, was das du fragen? A Stinken wachsen, wachsen und regen, Liebe kann brennen, in nicht auf Herren, an Herz kann beinken, weinen und tränen. Tumbala bala tumbala bala tumbala laika, tumbala bala tumbala bala tumbala la. Tumbala laika, spiel bala laika, tumbala laika, freilich soll sein.
Okay, can I have the mic? So thank you everyone again for the kind messages and comments. So my friend Sharon, who by the way has just been to Georgia, we met a couple of weeks back. So she's asking because she lives in Sweden. Where in Sweden does your friend live?
Oh, I don't know exactly. I haven't been there, unfortunately, but I can ask her. She's a very pretty woman.
Does she sing?
Yes, she does.
Does
Yes,
she have
yes.
concerts?
She used to do it before. Today, I don't know. But I'll ask her. I will call her and ask her. She lives in a very green district, I know, very beautiful. She likes walking around, and she sends me photos from there. I don't know the address exactly.
Ah, so Sharon lives in Gothenburg.
Well, I will ask her. Oh, she's a Swedish citizen. She speaks Swedish. She speaks 5 languages. She speaks Swedish very well.
Wow. Is it true that you and Anna, they called you Russian berry sisters?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you tell more about it?
Oh, no, not Russian, but it's very funny. They called us Soviet berry sisters. It was very funny. In Soviet times, yes, it was a cafe. It was like a bar, like a club. I don't know, like music club maybe, and there was a band. We were singers there. Even in a rock encyclopedia, it's written about us. It was called Dilettanti, a rather famous group in the 60s and 70s. And we used to sing in some languages, in different languages. In 1967, we had problems with the war in Israel because it was not allowed to sing in Hebrew and in Yiddish, and we stopped it for a while. But after not a long time, we continued doing that. And even today, we sing in all the languages, and my students sing in Yiddish and in Hebrew. No problem about languages in my theater.
Okay. And I also know that in the Soviet times and even in the post-Soviet times, there was also kind of a very common thing to have kvartirniks, like the small concerts in apartments. Was it also was it really that common in Leningrad times and Soviet times? And can you share some memories?
Absolutely. I didn't know this word, kvartirnik. It was absolutely typical kvartirnik. In my apartment, my husband and me, we used to invite all our friends almost every weekend, and we had some musical parties. We have even some videos. Not very many videos because nobody had video cameras those times. But one friend of ours made some videos, and I have it. So some of our friends, they are not with us. Somebody is dead, but we remember it very well. And sometimes I watch these videos from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. In the end of 80s, unfortunately, a lot of our friends emigrated to different countries, and now we can have contacts only in social media, and well, it's a big drama of our life.
That is true. That is true. Okay. If you have any more questions, please let us know. I'm going to give Emma and Misha a short break just to announce a couple of things. I'm going to switch the camera. You can have a glass of water, chill a little bit. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I basically just rushed home after the tour with Georgi. If you missed that tour of the hidden lobbies of Tbilisi, then it's there in open access on my YouTube channel, actually here. If you're watching this, you know where to find my YouTube channel. And this recording will be available for at least 24 hours. This is just the condition, I would say, from Georgi. And, this is, I follow it. And this tour, as you know, all my tours are free to join, but we rely on your support. And yes, Emma is for the first time in Tbilisi, and now in the comments there is a pinned comment with the links to my Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, and with your donations we're hoping to, give some present to Emma. She's been here for a week now, and there's one more week to go. We're planning some trips, and we've already done some traveling, some exploration of the city. And I'm so happy that I've been able to show some places. I've been only here since January, but I've gotten to learn some bits about Tbilisi, and Emma is loving it, and I'm so happy. I am really, really incredibly happy that Emma is enjoying it. No, Grisha is not asleep. Actually, he joined us in the very beginning. He said hi. So he's not asleep. He's in the room. He's in the next room, basically. If you could take a screenshot of the three of us, that will be fantastic. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but I can work some magic, I can work on Photoshop. Okay, so let me switch the camera. Yeah, I'm going slowly. And as you might have noticed, we're not in the apartment where we're staying. We're in the apartment that Emma is staying. She's come with a friend, a family friend, and hopefully one more family friend joins us shortly. So Emma, just a couple of questions also coming from me, but I'm also looks like there have been comments like that. How do you find it in Georgia? And does it look the same you imagined it? Are you enjoying your stay here?
I always imagined that Georgia is a very beautiful country because Russian people are very close to Georgians. I have a lot of Georgian friends, Georgian students. We have got some colleagues at school, they are Georgian. I have a family, a Georgian family who are my best friends, and the girls are my best students. They sing songs and dance, and I love them a lot. Nina and Iya, my favorite students. Well, I like everything here. The very nice and hospitable people, very good food. The weather is maybe it's too hot, but it's okay. I like the city, the old part of the city. I like the theater. I am very happy about having tickets to Rezo Gabriadze theater, puppet theater. It's very famous. All the Russian people know Rezo Gabriadze. We always in the Soviet times, post-Soviet times, we loved Georgian culture very much. Georgian music, Georgian singers. We know a lot of bands like Rero, Orera, the singers like Nani Brigvadze. She's an old lady, but she's alive, happily, and she continues singing even today. And her daughter is a singer, and her granddaughter is a singer. I love it very much. I am very happy to be here. The vacation is very short, only 2 weeks, but I hope I'll come back in my next vacation. I think so.
We are incredibly happy to have you with us. So someone's asking, when was the last time we saw each other? So it was in March 2022. So we haven't seen any of our family members since we left, and it's just fantastic to have a family reunion. Now it's my parents' turn to come. So far, it's I would say. It's great, but now I need my parents to come too, and then it would be fantastic to have both you and my parents together. This would be the absolute blockbuster to have you all on tour. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you, everyone. I see all the messages, and we'll also have a Q&A in the end, and you'll be able to ask more questions. And we are not really limited, we don't have really a strict time frame because I don't have to rush for any other tour, but don't worry, I won't make you sing it till midnight, don't worry. Okay, now it's after a short rest, I think it's time for another song. Can you tell us what song it's gonna be and why? And what is it about?
It will be a song performed in 2 languages. Why? Maybe the people in different countries think that in the Soviet times, a country was so close that we didn't know about the British or American or kind of world music. No, it's not true. I will say in 2 words. In the 60s, even when I was a schoolgirl, we knew everything about the Beatles, Animals. All our boys of my class used to sing a song, House of the Rising Sun, playing the guitar. Rolling Stones. But my favorite, it's a story. All my students know who are the crooners, because we didn't know this word those times. But my students know that. My students love old-fashioned music very much, and I tell them a lot about those times. There were a lot of singers We loved to listen to Frank Sinatra, to Nancy Sinatra, to Pat Boone, Paul Anka, Bing Crosby, Bob Crosby. Well, I don't know, a lot of groups. And well, we had vinyl records, we had reel-to-reel tape recorders, very old-fashioned thing. Yes. And we used to listen this music. And one of these songs was Greenfields. It was performed by Easy Rider. It was written by Easy Riders. After that, it was performed by Brother Four in English. And it was so popular in the Soviet times that the Russian poet Robert Rождественский, a very famous Russian poet, very beloved by everybody, Robert Rождественский wrote lyrics, Russian lyrics, not about love like in this ballad, but about the house of childhood. I don't know what was the Город детства, the city of children's age. I don't know.
Stomping ground.
Very romantic songs, and all the Soviet Union used to sing this song in Russian. Now I will try to sing it with Misha in English and in Russian. And one word I would like to add, that my students love singing this song every rehearsal, because I don't know why. They ask all the time, let's sing Greenfields. I don't know why. Maybe because my theater is called, most in English, Bridge. It was like a quotation from the song performed by Simon and Garfunkel. It's one of my favorite songs, Bridge Over Troubled Water. And the motto of my theater is, if you are weary, feeling small, and tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. And all the students follow this motto. And that is why, I don't know, they love English-speaking songs, and Greenfields, is, as usual, is song number one. So I'll tell my students about this show, and I will sing it. Okay?
Okay.
I also would like to add.
Wait, hang on.
I also would like to add that I performed that song together with other four schoolboys in the 11th grade. So that was original, like for 30 years ago or something.
Wow, Misha, that's really, yeah, just like yesterday. So yes, there was a question I need to address. So yes, so once again, for those who missed it, so Emma is a school teacher. She teaches English and Spanish at school, and she also has a school theater. And every year they produce one big performance. It's a theatrical performance with lots of songs in multiple languages, and they celebrate diversity, languages, cultures. It's just, well, I could talk about it forever. So we just better share some parts and bits on our page. Well, you know, my page, annayourguide.com, is my website, and there are links to my socials. I'll definitely do that. And actually, well, you know, this is a very special moment, a very special tour I've been dreaming of for so long. And I'm so happy that also Grisha's been able to join. Thank you so much, everyone, for the coffees coming in and for the PayPals. So, it's a very precious moment. You have no idea how touched I am to just be able to see that and hear Emma sing. So let's not wait a single minute.
Once there were green fields kissed by the sun. Once there were valleys where the rivers used to run. Once there were Let's begin it.
Yes.
Let's begin it, okay? Начало давай. Okay. Once there were green fields kissed by the sun. Once there were valleys where the rivers used to run. Once there were blue skies with white clouds high above. Once they were part of an everlasting love. We were the lovers who strolled through green fields. Green fields are gone now, parched by the sun, gone from the valleys where the rivers used to run, gone with the cold winds that swept into my heart, gone with the lovers who let their dreams depart. Where are the green fields when we used to roam? I never know what made you run away. How can I keep searching when dark clouds hide the day? I only know there's nothing here to me, nothing in this wild world left for me to see. Где-то есть город, тихий как сон, пылью тягучей по грудь занесен. В медленной речке вода, как стекло. Где-то есть город, в котором тепло. Наше далекое детство там прошло.
So beautiful, they can hear me. This is so beautiful. So somebody's saying they don't know the song, but just very, very few people. Most of the people know the song, and they definitely have memories as well. And I hope we've been able to bring back some really nice memories. And Grisha is with us. We're not hiding him from everyone. Гриш, ты можешь сесть рядышком, чтобы фотографию сделать. Сядь, пожалуйста, туда, к бабу. Yeah, please, go ahead. Миша, он все хорошо делает. Yay! So please take a screenshot, and then I'll join with a selfie as well. So a couple of screenshots now. This is a beautiful song. Greenfields is a beautiful song. And it's definitely gonna just transgress us to our stomping grounds wherever they were. And now it's time for my sweaty face. It's not so easy, you know, the work of the operator, of the cameraman. Okay. We're going to have another selfie in the end. We have some more songs as well, and probably a surprise. We'll see how it goes. And let me see if there are any questions as well. Wow, Marilyn, you remembered all the words and sang along. Some people actually sang along with you. Can you imagine, like, people all over the world just connected and sang along with us? Fantastic. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Just a комментарий смотрю. Oh, these are very special family moments together. Absolutely. We're making memories. Oh, there is lyrics in Estonian as well. And in Finnish. Yeah, could you say it again?
Yes, maybe in all the languages, because in the Soviet Union, this song in Russian was very popular. And I think in Estonian, in Ukrainian, in all the languages. And the tune is so beautiful. I will send this video to my students. I think they will be very surprised that Emma was singing their favorite song, Greenfield. Everybody loves this song. I can't explain it. I don't know why. Well, it's really beautiful.
You are amazing, everybody's saying you are amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's the next song?
We'll sing it together with Misha. It's a song in Spanish because my profession is Spanish language, Spanish and Italian. We don't sing Italian today, but in Spanish, yes. In early 70s, a friend of mine, we used to study together, Mikhail Zubkov, had a very special job. He was a musician on the cruise ship called Mikhail Lermontov. Unfortunately, the ship had a very, very tragic end. It drowned in 1986.
But your friend is okay?
No, he's okay, absolutely. It was after that, after his job, having this job. He used to play guitar and drums there. And he was only one man I knew in the Soviet Union who traveled abroad. Maybe everybody knows that it was rather difficult in the Soviet times to travel abroad to foreign countries. And he brought from Spain a vinyl disc with a man I didn't know who was this man. Now I know, I love him. Juan Manuel Serrat. I joined his group in social media. I know all his songs in Spanish, not in Catalonian. I don't speak Catalonian. But his first discs were so amazing that my son, who was 3 or 4 years old, used to put on the best things he had, jeans, or I don't know, he had some T-shirts, and switched on the reel to reel, very old-fashioned tape recorder called Cameta, pushed the button, and used to sing in Spanish. I don't know, my husband was very surprised. He asked me, how is this possible? He's 4 years old. He sings in Spanish, very difficult language. I don't know. Maybe after that, maybe Misha's passion is Spanish. Maybe he graduated from the university as a linguist. And his first language is Spanish, English, and a lot of languages. So we will sing a song together called Como un gorrión, like a sparrow. It's not about birds. It's about a lady. It's like a metaphor. A lady, he's flying everywhere. Where she wants to fly. She does everything she wants, and she's very free as a person. In Spain, it wasn't very popular, this idea, for the ladies of those times. And I like the tune and the lyrics. Juan Manuel Serrat is a wonderful, a brilliant songwriter. He sings in 2 languages, in Spanish and Catalonian. We'll sing in Spanish, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Es menuda como un soplo y tiene el pelo marrón y un aire entre tierno y triste como un gorrión. Le gusta andar por las ramas, ir de balcón en balcón, sin que nadie le eche mano como un gorrión. Nació libre como el viento, no tiene amor ni patrón y se mueve por instinto como un gorrión. Pajarillo pardo en la carrera de San Bernardo, quedó su nido seco y vacío, quizá algún niño ya lo robó. Pajarillo errante que bebe el agua de los estanques y de mi mano jamás comió. Y no le vende al alpiste su color ni su canción, por ahí busca su lechuga como un gorrión. Y todo está tondas ramas, ir de balcón en balcón. Le gusta volar bajito como un gorrión y tutearse con las nubes y dormir en el rincón donde no llegan los gatos como un gorrión. Pajarillo pardo en la carrera de San Bernardo, quedó su nido seco y vacío, quizá algún niño ya lo robó. Pajarillo errante que bebe el agua de los estanques y de mi mano jamás comió.
Bravo! Just bravo! I love this song. Wow, wow. Everybody's saying that I'm so lucky to have you as my mom-in-law. Can't complain and can't agree more. Fantastic. There's so many hearts and applauses, so many kind words. It's just so lovely. Thank you, Misha. Thank you. So, shall we go for a one more song with us? So, there's going to be a surprise that I just mentioned. It's going to be actually me and Misha singing. You must have heard this song before. So when we just made Aliyah to Israel, we would go to Ulpan, a Hebrew language school. And, well, there's always some, fun, extracurricular activities. And we sang a song in Hebrew. I don't remember it by heart, but we're going to be, peeping into the lyrics. So, but before we do that, I would like to ask my friend to to take a photo. Well, to hold the camera, so we could just have a good photo of the four of us. Can you help me? Просто так подержишь, и они сделают несколько скриншотов. Could you please take the screenshots of the four of us?
It's how to make it.
Yeah, so you just hold it and they're going to take the screenshots themselves.
I need to put something.
No, you don't do anything. Так я выгляжу.
Now let's see.
Да, сейчас надо будет перестроиться. Ты достал lyrics? You have the lyrics? Okay. Дай мне свой стаканчик. Okay, give us a minute. Gorgeous. Возьми у бабу. So now Misha and I are going to sing a song in Hebrew. A little information about the song. So the song is, I would say, one of my favorite. It's about the hard times that people have gone through in Israel, some wars, and they're going through PTSD. And this is the song that we would like to sing in Hebrew because even though we're not in Israel now, we are extremely grateful to this country for adopting us, embracing us. And it's always in our hearts and what's happening in Israel. We're having some issues with connectivity just for no reason, my luck. Саш, смотри, вот так вот тогда держи, пожалуйста, а я буду держать микрофон и телефон. Если будут проблемы со связью, это, конечно, нехорошо. Я хорошо выгляжу? Не 3 подбородка.
צועקים שאתה מלך ואין פה ממלכה, אתה גיבור ולנצח מלחמה, אבל תמיד נופל בקרב מול עצמך, עד שתבוא הרוח הטובה תלטף ותקלט ממך קליפה אחר קליפה, תרשה לעצמך לגדול כנף ועוד כנף, לחיות ולפחד, למות באהבה. אותך, אתה מבין שאתה עבד, עובד עד עצמך ואין שום סוף שינצח חלם קרב, מי שיאהוב איתך רק יתרצק איתך, עד שתבוא הרוח הטובה תלטף ותקרב ממך קליפה אחר קליפה, תרשה לעצמך לגדול כנף ועוד כנף, לחיות ולפחד, למות מאהבה.
We only rehearsed once 5 minutes before the tour, because I arrived home 10 minutes before the tour. But I thought it would be a good way to wrap it up. Now it's time for the Q&A. So feel free to send in your questions, comments, and tips as well. So on the top of the chat, there is a pinned comment with the links to Buy Me a Coffee and my PayPal. So we're thinking to treat Emma to something, and I think I know what this is. We'll keep you posted. So please contribute. And now the Q&A time. Okay. Thank you, Sasha. No, it's a Q&A time first. I'm going through the chat now. Just give me a moment. Thank you, Grisha, for keeping us a company. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you. So many hearts and, applauses. And actually, some people saying they remember the song because we actually sang it a couple of times. Wow. You remember Cindy, you remember Sharon, all of you. Wow, this is fantastic. We have a lot of really seasoned followers and viewers from St. Petersburg Times and Israel Times. And this is just fantastic how incredibly helpful my audience is and appreciative and loyal. Thank you so much, everyone. And it feels like, we're not really having a concert, but we're really, really, really having like a big family reunion. That's how it feels. But I'm going for the comments. Give me a minute. Absolutely. So Traveler AI is saying this is an amazing live stream tour. Thank you for sharing this special moment with us. And please forward my utmost respect to Emma. She is a wonderful woman. If I had to read all the comments, it would take you, actually the entire week. So there's so many. Yeah, we'll read later, absolutely. So it's now time to ask questions. And I'm going through the chat. Thank you. Magic moments for Emma to sing with Misha, absolutely. And it's so great to have Grisha with us. He first wasn't really willing to join, but now he's really enjoying himself. It's so great to have you with us, Grisha, as well. Okay, so let me see. I'm scrolling through the chat, so that's why we need to wait a little bit. Well, Dolly, it's going to be a challenge doing it, like live stream and, having him apart. But this is a nice idea to consider. Barbara's asking whether there is any chance my parents can visit. Yeah, absolutely. We are now discussing like when this could be done, and whenever it happens, you'll see my mom. She doesn't sing, but she well she has many talents, so I miss her incredibly. Okay, so Misha, would you like to say something before we wrap it up, and then Emma as well? Hold on a second. Сейчас ты включаешь микрофон. So before Misha says something, there is something here in, I think, which language is it? I'm going to read it. Sur tanu proa Emma, Dankshine.
In Estonian. Can you say that? Palun, palun. Tere, tere. In Estonian, suur tänu, palun.
Whatever it is.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, Misha. So now Misha would like to say something.
Thank you for your kind words, for your compliments. I would like to tell that the traditions of talking different languages, of singing songs, of the company of friends that visited our house from the Soviet times means a lot, and established a solid ground for my tastes and for my interests and my professional career. And that's why it's a special moment now that we're sharing, and we have a lot of cameras now so that we can film every precious moment, so that the things we couldn't do like in the past. So that's why we cherish it, and we are happy that you are with us.
Wow, it's just amazing. It's a pure coincidence that when I told you the story that when I first saw Misha, it was just his photo on the social media, and I had no idea where he lived, how old he was, and like what he did for just for a living. I just sent him a friend request, and we've been together ever since, and we lived thousands of kilometers apart, like absolutely. And then it just turned out that he's also a linguist, and I'm a linguist, and Emma is a linguist, so it's kind of a linguist club.
I would like to say that I am very happy to join this show, because Anna does wonderful shows. I have seen a lot. She's absolutely amazing. She's professional in this genre, and I like it very much. My last words are about my last show. My last show was called, it was a quotation from one song. Подберу музыку к тебе. I'll find a tune specially for you. And I would like to say that in this show, in this program, I tried to find a special tune for you, everybody, for Anna's friends. And I would like to embrace you, everybody, the people who live in different countries but love music, love poetry, love culture, and love will survive and prevail. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you ever so much.
Wow. I couldn't have said it better. Oh, you should see all those hearts, and kind words. I'm gonna come next to Emma, and you'll see. You see the hearts. You don't need to read anything, but you can just see that. Oh, but I realized I don't really have a selfie, so. Anyway, I couldn't have said it better. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful to every one of you joining. So this recording is going to stay for 1 week on my YouTube channel in open access. So you can always catch up with it. Oh goodness, my hair looks horrible, and hopefully it's not the last time we sing together. And I think it's a good idea to think of the show number 2. And choose the tunes for the show number 2, for sure. With pleasure, Emma says. Thank you, everyone. So, a little update. Tomorrow, I'm doing one more virtual tour because I couldn't really squeeze it into the busy schedule. The one more tour is the Israel Museum, archaeological collection of late Roman, Byzantine, and probably early Muslim period, if time permits. And then my schedule for the next weekend is already up. New tours of Tbilisi, Rustaveli Avenue, the main avenue of the city. Hopefully Georgi joins me for another portion of closed lobbies. And well, all the other tours are already up on my website, anayagai.com. Again, thank you so much for all the coffees and the PayPals. We appreciate it, and well, we're going to treat Emma to something very special. I know what it is. We'll see how it goes, depending on how you support us as well. Thank you so much for joining this. It's a very, very special moment, and thank you for sharing it with us. So, Christian, could you please come next? Well, stand next to Dad and Emma. So this is it. We're done for tonight. Thank you so much. Well, Cindy, you'll be able to watch the recordings because I keep the recordings of my tours on my YouTube channel for 1 week. So I know we are all busy, and I do such a crazy number of tours, which sometimes, unfortunately, overlap with the tours done by my colleagues. So there is a way, to go around it. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow in Israel Museum. Bye-bye, and thank you for everything.